Hey guys, my name is Kat and welcome back. And for today's video, it's going to be just sort of a little rant, I guess you can say. Um there's just I don't know, for the past few days there's just been things that in my life have been going on, and one of them per se it being someone telling me that my life was perfect. Um, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but there's no such thing as perfect. I mean, everybody sort of has their own views on what is perfect, but I mean, what kind of struck me was that how that person who hardly knows who I am, barely knows me, just recently talked to me, was basically complaining to me about how my life was just perfect. No, my life isn't perfect, but it isn't bad either, I guess you can say. The point of this whole thing is just that it really frustrates me how someone can easily just say your life's perfect. You don't understand the problems the world is going through right now. Your life's perfect. There's no need for you to complain. First of all, I didn't say anything in any kind of way to sort of project myself as being perfect, because like I said, I don't believe in the word perfect. I don't believe in such thing as being perfect, because there's no such thing as being perfect. The only aspect of being perfect would be, I'm sorry for those of you who aren't religious as I am, but God's the only being that's perfect to me. And it's just really frustrating. It's like, you don't know who I am. You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I'm dealing with. How can you honestly tell me to my face that my life is perfect? I'm not saying that everybody's life's perfect, because everybody deals with, rather they're dealing with something or have dealt with something. And, life is hard. It truly is hard. I don't know how else to put it. We've all are going through some tough times in our lives, and for some it isn't as bad as others, and then for others it's probably way worse than someone else. But I mean, we all are dealing with our struggles, we all are dealing with our demons, and for someone to just randomly come up to me and tell me your life's perfect. No. Nobody's life is perfect. I mean, if you guys believe your life is perfect, good for you. I mean, because you're living a life that you feel is good for yourself and for you alone. You shouldn't be living your life to anybody else's expectations, or you shouldn't be living a lie. You shouldn't be disguising your true self from everybody else. You have the right to live the way you want. If you want to go on an adventure, then go on an adventure. I mean, if you got the money for it. I know I don't. But if you want to be a musician, then go out there and play whatever you play. Rather it be guitar or bass. Do what you want to do. It's just really hard and frustrating how some people these days can just have the audacity just to point a finger at you and say your life's perfect. I don't know. I'm really not trying to pick any fights here. I'm not trying to make a controversial debate. It's just my perspective is that nobody's life is perfect. There's no meaning to the word perfect. Like I said, everybody has their own ideal of what perfect is. You know, I mean, I do too. If I get the house clean, that's perfect to me. I mean, for some others, it's something hard. You know, it's different. So, basically, the overall story is that someone told me my life was perfect, and it kind of just ticked me off. Overall story. And the overall message of this video is just, there's no such thing as perfect. Everybody goes through hard times. Either they've dealt with it or they're dealing with it. But you shouldn't really go around pointing your finger at somebody and say, your life's perfect, just because you're having a hard time. Because it's not fair to that person, because, like I said, you don't know that person. You honestly don't truly know them to know if they're dealing with something like depression or an anxiety. That's just completely unfair to that person. So don't go around pointing fingers, accusing somebody of being perfect. There's no such thing as being perfect. They're just trying to live the lives that they're trying to live. Trying to have a good life. Like all of us. That's basically what we're all trying to do here. I mean, some of us are working part-time and going to a community college. Some of us are going to a 4-year. I mean, we're all doing what we gotta do in life. So, just overall, don't judge somebody because they look like they're basically, doing what they're doing. Don't judge, don't hate, love. That's honestly my motto. It's just like, no fights, no hate, just love. Because that's kind of what the world needs right now, is a little bit of love. Because from what I'm seeing, it's just, the world's becoming a very hard place to live in. And, it's not because of jobs, government-wise. It's just how people are being taught morally, and how we, people of the internet, are conceiving things, and how people are following, or not people, I should say younger people are starting to follow those kind of trends. And it's just very hard to be a good person to somebody that just doesn't understand. So I want to apologize for this little rant because it was unexpected, and I want to apologize for my appearance because, oh my god, my appearance is just horrible. But I just kind of wanted to get this little rant out there because it's just been bugging me, and I was just like, you know what, I'm due for a video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry if this honestly didn't really make any sense. I mean, if you watch it and it makes sense to you, then like, coolio. But if not, it's cool. This is just, like I said, it's not really a big kind of deal. This is just sort of a rant that a problem, an issue that I kind of wanted to address out to the world in some way or another. So, like this video if, I don't know, you liked it, agreed with what I was trying to say, if you understood. There will be another video coming out really soon. I just haven't decided on what kind of video yet, but it will be coming out soon. And again, sorry you guys for my appearance wise and this whole little random video just coming out of nowhere. It wasn't my intention to sort of post something like this, but I was just like, what the heck, why not? So yeah, like the usual, thank you for watching, and check out all the links down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. There will, like I said, there will be another video coming up soon. So, till then, bye, you guys.